It's a live show like no other as Boston Chris Comics presents the Fantastic Forum. Boston Chris has assembled an incredible panel of some of the best YouTube channels from across the comic community to hang out and discuss all things comics. So get ready for some fun as the Fantastic Forum starts now.
You gotta love that. That last part is from, if you've ever seen the movie UHF, when they go to Spatula City. I always love that guy. He's like, so, hi, I'm here. I'm live. I am a little bit behind schedule just because I had a little bit of technical difficulties. My computer is an old bird, and sometimes it likes to be a little bit slow, and just make sure that it actually works. So I want to welcome everybody to the Fantastic Forum. This is episode number 2, and I'm just kind of hanging out here, having some fun. Just enjoying my time off from work and everything. So I've been off of work all week, and I will be off next week too, which is awesome. So what am I doing? Just chilling, going live, talking to you, having some fun. And I will say, if there's anybody out watching that wants to join, just let me know and I can see about getting you a link. I know that I see in the chat right now we have Hudat, who a little earlier asked, are we ready? Well, we weren't at that time, but now we are. We're here. And got Bleeker Street Comics, so I want to thank you, Bleak, for being on, checking me out. Hopefully, everybody's having a good night. Everybody's having a good, just week in general, getting your Christmas shopping done. If I know that there's some people that, will be shopping next week. It's just the nature of the beast. They like to go ahead and do it at the last second, see if they can get a last second deal, hoping that maybe the stores are a little bit less crowded. But I say, when it comes to Christmas shopping, early bird gets the worm. If you can get it done and save yourself all the aggravation, that's probably the best course of action. Because man, oh man, I've seen the parking lots being out last week, and the parking lots are just full of people. It's just mayhem getting in and out of spots, trying to just even navigate the lots itself. So everybody have fun, stay safe, hopefully you get everything that you need to get, and don't overlook the importance of gift cards. Hey, look, if the thing you want is sold out, get that gift card. Hopefully it comes back in stock when the person wants it. And then I am not one that's upset about getting a gift card. I know some people be like, oh, it's so impersonal. You know what, I at least can get what I want, so I'm cool with that. So I'm fine with that. So if anyone's looking for any gift ideas for old Boston Chris, send me some gift cards. eBay gift cards. I love eBay gift cards. No, I'm just joking. You don't have to send me anything. I actually have fun, just hanging out with everybody. So if you're in the chat and haven't said hi, say hi. I'm here for you. Just to chill out and have some fun. Let me go ahead and let's see. Just do this real quick. There we go. So who's out there? Who's out here chilling and watching me right now? Let me know. I want to know who's out there. We can talk and have some fun. Figure out what you guys want to talk about today. I have one thing that I did want to do that I'll get to in a little bit. But just wanted to see who's around. So we got Sleepy Rita 666. Thank you for joining, man. Happy to see you. Good evening to you. I hope everything's going nice for you. Good weekend and everything. Good week. I'm still in weekend mode just because I've been off work since last Friday, so I'm just kind of chilling and doing my thing. But let's see. There we go. May have some people coming in and joining me in a little bit. I am looking forward to, I have to say, getting ready for next year, getting my list ready. Diamond Books didn't make it to my shop again. Dude, what's up with Diamond? Diamond's been having a little bit of a problem over the past, month or so? Right? It's been at least a month. 'Cause I see it all the time on different people through social media talking about how books are delayed and everything's a pain. It's just like, guys, it's tough. What's going on, JSS? How you doing? But yeah, I'm curious what the deal is. Have they made an announcement as to like why they're so delayed or what the deal is with them? Because it seems like basically every every new comic book day, every Wednesday, it seems like for at least the last month, they shut down their entire warehouse. That's rough. That's a tough one, just because when books get delayed like that, sometimes when you have those fans that are on the cusp, they fight a lot of people too. That sucks. And I would say when people are on that cusp and not really sure if they like a book or just checking things out, and then all of a sudden it gets taken away, that makes it rough, because it's like, that delay could be the kiss of death between someone that stays on and reads or someone that just jumps off. I remember when I was younger, and collecting, in my teen years and stuff like that, when Spawn was relatively new, like there was so many delays that used to happen with just Spawn itself, that you would be sitting there waiting, and it would be like delayed 2-3 months, and that was because of Todd McFarlane and them kind of taking their time and getting things done. But it's just like, when Diamond itself is just late on the books and you can't pick up the books you want, that's tough. It's real tough. Especially if you have a pull list, you have to wait, and then you go to the shop, and if it's delayed a couple of days, not so bad. But what if it's delayed a week? Now you're basically getting hit twice because they put both books in the same thing. So that is a tough one, especially for anybody who got exclusives, for anybody who has, statues, things like that they're waiting on. It's a tough one. So let me go ahead and we have guests coming in. Let's go ahead and get this guy out from the back. And where is it? Here we go. Go ahead and give him his intro, because he's so kind of giving me my intro whenever I go on his show. So here we go.
Bleecker Street.
Bleak. Bang that joint.
Bleak. 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 Bleecker Street. Comics.
Slab. Oh, not a slab.
Bleak. 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 Bleecker Street. Comics.
Bam.
There he is.
All right. I was going to watch you struggle a little longer, but, I thought I'd come help you out here.
Struggle. I was doing good. I was doing good, I think. I was doing good. I have to say, I'm not. I try my best to be a host. I try my best.
You were doing great, my man. You were doing great.
There we go. See? I'm not really hosting. I'm too spontaneous. That's my problem. I need to have like a rigid format where it's just like, we're going to talk about these topics. I'm going to have my radio voice on. I'm going to say hello.
It does. It really actually does help, to be honest. If you're going to do a show, to actually have stuff to talk about.
Yeah. No, I mean, I have stuff that I want to talk about. I definitely do. I just, I
don't usually on a Sunday. I never do. So I'm always I'm at the whimsy of whatever happens. So I should probably pick more subjects that we can talk about.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's always that, but you have a good cast of people that come on that kind of help that out, which is nice.
Yeah. What happens when they're not there? This is going to be terrible.
Well, the thing is, like I have people tell me all the time about how amazingly interesting I am, and I should do this all the time, and and then it's just like, I get on here, I'm like, I don't think I'm as interesting as you think. I really do, but
I tell people all the time that I'm fucking boring as fuck, bro. I am a boring dude.
I don't think you're boring. I know I'm not boring, but I'm just kind of like, just kind of chilling.
I'm definitely boring. I'm a shut-in. I go to work. I come home. I do some internet stuff.
Yeah. No, I hear you. You sound like you're feeling a little under the weather, so hopefully that's not a bad thing. Hopefully everyone, everything's doing good.
I got a cold a few weeks ago, and it's still just sort of, that's caught in my throat and my chest still. So whatever.
Yeah, those lingering colds suck. I hate those. I like any cold that lasts more than like 3 days is a pain in the ass. I can't stand that crap.
Yeah,
But,
CBCS. They got some
Dude,
shit.
PCS is in trouble.
They got some shit going on, man.
Yeah, I mean, and not to bury JSS's thing, because I think JSS is going to get into it more than I will. I just know that I saw. I didn't read the whole thing. I just saw that whoever it is, somebody that works there, it might be a president, somebody high up in there has got like.
No, that was. Did you watch Comic Investments? Is that what you're talking about?
I don't. Whatever the link that who that posted in that group was.
Yeah,
I don't know. It just says something like $2 billion in fraud.
That's Comic Investments. He's a very smart comic guy.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. I didn't watch his video, but I saw $2 billion in fraud. I was just like, that's always fun.
Yeah, he is a that guy. When that guy talks, you should really listen. He's a smart dude.
You know what's funny is so if I didn't know any better, honestly, his name is David. He has the same exact haircut as my cousin Bonnie's son, David. So when I first saw him, I was like, "There's no way." He's in it like this, and he's like, and like he said something about his dad and this and that. I was like, "Whoa!" I was like, "Mark was in the comics." I was like, "Because he looks just like my cousin." I was like, "This can't be." And then he started talking about, I was like, "Okay." I was like, "Different David," because like my cousin David, my cousin's son David, I think it's like early 20s and everything. So I'm like, it could be him, but this guy looks older. So I'm like, all right, not the same guy.
Callie Comics in the chat. How you doing, Callie?
Yes, we got Callie today. We got Callie in here. How's it going, Callie? But yeah, if it's $2 billion in fraud, that stinks. And I said in our group that PSA has a wide open.
Yeah, I didn't get into the article, or I didn't really watch the video too much. But $2 billion in fraud. What does that mean? That they're like lying?
I don't know. Like, I mean,
like what is the fraud? Is it money fraud? Is it fraud to the customer? Are they stealing books? What the fuck what is the fraud? I'm curious.
Exactly. And I'm sure I could have watched the video and found out more, which I probably should do. But I'm just like, dude, $2 billion in fraud.
$2 billion is a lot of fucking fraud.
Exactly. It's like how do you justify $2 billion?
That's the most fraud of all frauds. Like that's the biggest fraud of all time.
Yeah, it's bad.
Well,
it's just like
next to the housing market, that was a pretty big fraud too. But hey,
but do they get to skate by on it? Is the question, because I'll tell you right now, if it's $2 billion in fraud and it's for the customers, like people stealing books, stealing money, whatever it is, if they're still in business next year and you heard here, $2 billion they stole.
$2 billion in fraud, man. And not only are they $2 billion in fraud, they tried to steal one of my fucking friend's books.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh, I'll never send another book to CBCS ever again.
Ever.
Like,
I would never ever send a book to CBCS.
Or I'll find a different company. Absolutely.
I don't particularly love sending them to CGC, but that's the option. That's what we're doing. That's I love having a raw book, but I also love having slabbed books. It's very it's complicated.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's it's the nature of the beast. We got another guest in the back that we got to give an intro for, so let's go ahead and get him out here.
Who that?
Spec that is not upset. Investment boxing.
Who that?
Investment boxing.
Who that?
There we go.
Hello. Who's that?
Hello.
You want to what? You want to what?
I want a better song. Who that's got a better song than me?
I mean, you have the royalty free performing robot song.
I'm just saying.
Oh my God! Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
No problem, man. So my buddy Sean is on here, and I haven't seen Sean in a minute, so it's good to see you on here, sir. Thank you for joining. He says, so PGX. No.
What's the other company that does the cards? PSA. That would be the number 2 company. As soon as they open, they can't open fast enough, in my opinion.
Yeah, but
exactly?
They should be like, look, we'll accept like 3 books a person or something.
What is the $2 billion in fraud? What does that mean?
So the guy, the CEO was the CEO of the parent company, meaning that he was over all of the companies. He's the CEO of all
the Beckett.
Yeah, so he was doing insurance fraud, and he got caught. And guess what? Yeah, it's $2 billion, but he only has to do like 5 to 10 years max.
What do you mean insurance on what?
I don't know, because like you said, that's the parent company. That's the company that owns Beckett.
Insurance on their stuff, insurance on our stuff, insurance on his car. Like, I'm curious, like, what insurance?
I'm very curious. I want to. I mean, we could easily probably Google his name and look it all up and read more about it. But at the end of the day, it's insurance fraud.
Yeah,
and it's $2 billion worth. It's not like it's $200,000.
That's a huge.
So for them, I mean, they may skate by on that one just because of his insurance fraud. It's like it's not anything with the customers, but I still think is messed up. And JSS says he's talking about EGS. He's like, check out EGS. I have a friend named Dan Del Torre, who is literally the biggest.
He should be getting paid for it. He should be getting paid.
I'm not setting my shit to a company that's called Eggs. Not happening.
Or that the guy there's only one guy working at it.
Yeah, not happening. Eggs, you're not getting my shit.
That I think is a major drawback. Is it's just basically Tony Trombetta doing it himself, which I'm not saying the guy's bad, good in between. Dan seems to love him, which and he's really really on board with it. And so
tell you what,
I don't know what I would say.
Starting a grading company, and we're gonna grade your books. Just send them to us, guys. It'll be $25 a book, no problem. Get it all done.
Band of slabs.
Band of slabbers.
I mean, I think
Chris would be our what you call it, like I would say spokesman. He'll talk to the public. No, you could try. You talk. You're non-stop, sir. You got it.
Hello, public. I am here to tell you all about Band of Slabs. I'll say this much. I don't know enough about EGS to say whether they're good, bad, in between. I mean, there's definitely people out there who have varying opinions. But if you listen to Dan, and Dan's a good guy. Like, Dan's got a great collection. He's been doing it for a while. He can explain to you why he likes them as much as he does.
Yeah, I understand why. Dan likes them, and nothing against Dan. It's all about his. It's really about his age and where the era he comes from. Dan seems like a personable guy, and he loves that he can talk to somebody like probably I think the guy maybe around his age, and it's like a little bond, which is nothing wrong with that. There was nothing wrong with that, but it's only that one guy.
You should not be able to talk to your grader.
Oh no, you mean the grader owner and slabber?
You should not be able to talk to the guy. That is a breach of everything. So I'll give him a bump up here. I just don't.
Yeah, but I don't. The EGS, they actually could be number 3 company if he put a little bit more effort.
They really could be.
But PSA has the biggest opportunity here.
I think so too.
CBCS, all the stuff. You got the $2 billion in fraud. You also have the CEO that you didn't want. That was CEO of Beckett. So they had a CEO they pushed out. They owed him like $15 million, but they only paid him like $4 or $5 million. They still owe the man money and they haven't paid him. So you got that. Like you said, they got they're stealing cards. Beckett, that was part of the issue as well. They're stealing cards, but they're also stealing books. I've heard because a guy reached out to me when my book got stolen and said, "Hey, this has been happening. I'm trying to get together a whole bunch of people and do a big interview on YouTube." Yeah, well, he's trying to do a big old thing to get more information. I haven't heard anything back about him. Maybe because I actually got my book back, but yeah, CBCS has a lot, but CGC is like got a lot of stuff that they're fumbling with, and you're like, "What are you doing, CGC? You got PSA in the corner just waiting. You got Ben.
Yes, you got a lot of explaining to do.
CGC bending books. They had the case pop incident. They they got class action again. Not class action. They got a what's it called? Defamation lawsuit. They lost in Supreme Court.
CGC is like the Teflon Don. They seem to be able to.
Well, that's the thing. Like they think they're too big to fail, and it's just like
have too many
it's like I said in our group, I said, all PSA really has to do is grade the books well, in a timely manner that's affordable to everybody.
Price,
yeah, make sure
customer service.
Yeah, good customer service. Don't lose books. Have honest employees. Be and just do everything that you should be doing as a company, just to make sure that you're grading the books well. That it's not costing people a fortune. That they're coming back in a timely manner. That make sure that you are able to both witness and verify books. And within 2 years they could be number 2. And I said with a strong possibility to move into the top spot within 5.
I think they can do it, and they probably got a great process of how they grade sports cards. And it's not just sports cards; it's like game, it's like Yu-Gi-Oh and all these other cards. But they grade over 1 million cards a month.
Yeah,
like put that in perspective: 1 million, over 1 million, like 1.4, I think.
And have a strong slab, have a strong tamper-proof slab. You'll be fine. As far as like labels and all that jazz, I wouldn't worry about that right in the beginning. Just so long as you have.
No, I wouldn't worry about label. I would worry about all of those stuff.
What does CGC use to get their signatures verified? Don't they use PSA?
No, they use JSA, which is
they use JSA. Okay, all right.
So that I think was I mean, as far as the acquisition for them, that was clutch. Just because if you have, and PSA and JSA are 2 different companies, so they're not the same. But if they were out there open and it was just like, we're not going to verify on our own, we don't want to, them having that secondary company in there is huge, just because like that.
That's a big deal. It's definitely a big deal. Absolutely.
Yeah. Well,
to answer JSS question, Blackstone owns CGC at the moment. They only acquire things to make money, and then they sell it off. They did that with Hilton and a few other companies. They don't keep the companies long term, so that's actually worse. Them Blackstone they did exactly what I said a while back. If people remember, we talked about Blackstone acquiring CGC. Because I know from my wife told me this inside information. It's not really inside. It's told me what happened with her company. They're gonna build it up. They're gonna make a profit. They're gonna fire people, and then the quality is going to go to shit. And what do we have here? They fired people, and the quality is going to shit at the same time. And now they're backed up because guess what? You got bins in your books. You got 100, almost 6 months for vintage tier without fast track. And so you're getting strong on to pay fast track so you can get your books instead of 6 months. You can get them back in 2 months.
That's
so
right.
This is Blackstone's.
Can we talk about the video of that girl that grades?
Oh my god!
Yeah,
she just flops the books on the desk. Like, yeah.
My name's Ditsy Ann, and I've been around comics since I was little.
And this is the stack I have. This is the stack I have right here. I'm like, how do you know who that's for? Is this a stack of comics?
Yeah. When I saw that, bro, honestly, okay, when I think of a grading company and I thought where my books were going, thought they were going to like a place where everybody wore glasses and they all like used to work at the Louvre and they're all like,
they handle it very much with care.
Yeah, man. And instead I got fucking Ditsy Anna over here going,
just touching your book to raw dog.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Let me tell you, like as far as like PSA with the mail delivery, just make sure you kind of handle things like this, but you want to have better customer service than this right here.
Here's your special delivery.
Thanks.
That's for keeping me waiting.
You don't want that.
That sounds like CBCS. Because I walked around that convention and they were like, "This is for keeping me waiting. Your book's gone."
So actually, curiosity, did anybody get anything new they want to show at all?
I haven't gotten anything.
I can show you my books that have bins in it, but the people emailed me and say, "Hey, this do the mechanical error, blah blah blah." I put all the information in. They say it goes, I only could do it as a clerical error, and I'm like, hold on, I got these books shipped out on the 6th. 14 plus 6 is 20. We're on the 18th. I don't know if my math is not working or the computer system is not working, but I can't submit it. So I had to email CGC again. The lady's been very helpful with me, but it's just like I want to submit. I don't want to deal with Burke. Burke is, Burke sent the books off 3 times, and they still didn't fix the issue. I hope they can fix the issue, but I can't even send it back. I can't even send it back because they're saying I passed my 14 days. But like I said, 6 + 14 = 20. So I don't know what's going on. So I emailed the hopefully I hear. I know I'm going to hear back from her tomorrow. It's just the point that I was trying to do it tonight to ship it out tomorrow.
Yeah.
So,
no, I mean, if you wanna show something,
you got to give me. Well, you got to give me a minute. I
will give you. I can give you a little video. So this is I was thinking this, if anybody who is like, oh, like I want to show some stuff, or check out what I want to say. I got the LCS. We have this segment called "Can You Dig It?" Can you dig it? Because you're digging in them long boxes. So can you dig it? What did you get? That's what we want to know. Show us. Show us. No, I'm joking. But actually, I wonder if who that is shrouded in mystery. So is Bleak, but I'm sure Bleak is more or less just because he's probably chilling, because he's feeling under the weather.
Yeah, no, I just, bro. I got off work. I'm not not at my best, as they say. I'm also making a grilled cheese sandwich at the moment.
Yeah. So no, pay attention to that. We don't want anyone burning down the house.
You've already seen me almost burn down my apartment.
He said, "Are they not being greeted by Gandalf?" No, by Gandalf. Sorry,
Gandalf the blind.
Although, I mean, Gandalf could be. I mean, if it's taken that long, I mean, maybe they did send him on the Middle Earth, and he's got to get back from fighting the Balrog before he'll be able to send those books back. Who knows?
Let's see.
A nice grilled cheese with a piece of ham inside.
So I might get this. I got some books. I'll show the books off that I'm getting signed. I'm gonna get signed at New Orleans Fan Expo. Probably get them all done Friday. Actually, you know what? Let me get some. I gotta get some more books. I want to show them all. I gotta get some more.
Show them all.
No. I gotta give me. I'll be back. Yeah, I want to get the rest of the books to show.
Hey, what's going on, Biggie? How you doing?
Biggie Shack in the house. Nice.
Yeah. After who that shows off his books, we'll do a thing that I came on because I was like, you know what? I see that a lot of times people will think, oh, the top 100, whatever, and you can make the little ranking list and everything. Hey, you know what? These top books, as far as I got most of them from like a website called Rank or whatever, saying these are the top 100 covers of all time. So we'll see, because we're gonna rank them, and I'm gonna tell you right now, there's some books that are good, and there's some books that I have no idea why they think that this is the top of all time. But we'll get into that, and I would love for the chat to give us their input as well, as figure out what it is that makes this the top. And the reason, and honestly, like where I came up with this, honestly, and thought about it, was last night I was watching a couple of the New York Warriors guys, Josh Grab and Joker, and they were doing a thing where they're ranking all the best game systems. Hey, Christina, how you doing? They were ranking all the best video game systems, and some I agree with, some I didn't, but overall, it was a good show, and it's definitely a fun watch. But the both of them were too young for Neo Geo, and they were both like, yeah, we don't really know if Neo Geo wasn't all this and that. I'm like, Neo Geo was one of the most amazing things I've ever seen in my life. Like, forget just a video game, like in my lifetime, you had to go back to 1990. I was 8 years old, went to a birthday party, and they're playing Nintendo in one room, and this girl's uncle had a Neo Geo in the other room, and I had never seen it, and it basically was like an arcade, like a home arcade machine, just and it was like the graphics and everything, it was so good that I was just like, when they had said something like what it was and everything like that, and then my father came in and he was just like, what was this thing over here? He's like, oh, and then they said what it was and told him what it cost, and as soon as he got told that the system cost $600, he told me to put it down. He said, put it down now, don't touch it, leave it alone, because he's afraid I was going to break it. But
$600, that ain't for you. That ain't for you.
Pretty much, he was there. They put it down. But we also got Great Legend in the house. Yes, PlayStation was a great system. PlayStation 1, 2, both awesome systems. 3, 3 wasn't bad. 4 I liked. 5 I'm enjoying. So I enjoy it all the way through. But
PlayStation
yeah, no,
2.
like the Neo Geo thing killed me. They're like, really, and like you can't get the, you can't worry about how you feel about it. And this, like, you don't understand. I was like, you never saw one in action. Either that you didn't see one in action, or you didn't know the difference. Like, because they're both much younger than me, so it's like, oh, okay, so because you were this age, like you already had better graphics. Like I'm talking, when you're working with just Nintendo and you go in the other room and you see like arcade, like 16-bit graphics, but like really done well, like it'll change your entire outlook on video games. But who that looks like he's ready, so let's see what he's got to show us.
Yeah. So these books I'm gonna get signed at New Orleans Fan Expo. I might have more to sign, get signed, but this is the one that I've pulled so far. And I'm gonna probably get 2 graded from Agent of the Slabs, but captured, but the rest of this getting signed. So I got Itchy and Scratchy.
Yes, nice. Love Itchy and Scratchy.
So I get Bill Morrison to sign Itchy and Scratchy. Depending on how much he's charging for a remark, I'd probably get a Sideshow Bob remark here or something.
I want to say he was around 50, I think.
Yeah, so I'll see how much he charges. So because I wouldn't mind just getting one. I don't know if I'll get Sideshow.
About $50.
I'll probably get
65 Canadian. I think he charged.
I think what's Krusty. I'll probably get Krusty because he was Itchy and Scratchy was part of Krusty. So it might be get Krusty somewhere up there. I'll figure it out, but that'll be something for Bill Morrison. Then I got Don Rosa.
Yeah, there you go.
I got this book. I had another book that I don't know if I'll get from a guy who I bought some stuff from. I got a hardcover with Don Rosa's, a whole bunch of his work that I don't know if I'll get from DG Universal Comics before January 10th. But
yeah,
but,
I'm still waiting on my invoice. That's why I haven't been watching because I don't want to keep adding. I'm like, dude, I don't know where I'm at, and I'm not.
I literally added one book on the last one. I added one book and I left. This is, I forgot. Is it not Ron Wilson? Ron Wilson, I think, worked on this.
Oh yeah,
Luke Cage Fireman issue 19, but it's the first appearance of Cottonmouth, so that'd be cool to get him to sign.
Yeah.
So that was in the PC, just holding on to. I'm not getting it. I might see if he. I don't know if he worked any other issues because I have a lot of Luke Cage, like 1 through 15. I don't know if he did anything within in that range, but
I know he did Avengers 25.
Well, and I think he skips around. It's like it's not really consistent. So I'm gonna look again.
Was he pencils or inks? Just because that might explain why he's on so many different. Like if he's inks, that explains why he's on it. Yeah, so he might have hopped on a couple of issues here and there.
Oh yeah,
this
is all the Canadian folks out there. Mail from the U.S. to Canada starts on the 23rd, I believe.
I told you they get it done before Christmas. Boom.
No, it says starts.
Starts.
I told no. I'm not saying delivery. I'm saying I told you they get it fixed before Christmas though.
So this is a Greg Land cover. I didn't even know that. So he's gonna be at Noel. He's probably gonna see me. He's gonna know. He's gonna remember me. I've gotten stuff signed by him the last 2 years. New Orleans. I've got him a couple times in Dallas. So that'll be cool. Might get him to sign it on a pizza maybe.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
So get Greg Land there. So those are the raw books. Like I said, Ron Wilson. I'll see if he did some more work on Luke Cage stuff that I have. Don Rosa, I would have at least one more because I got that hardcover of all of his work. But I don't know. Hopefully it comes in. I might have to tell the DJ to send that book immediately. Send that thing immediately. Because that'll be. Hopefully I can get some sketches done. I don't know how much they're going to charge. I don't know how much because I do have a sketchbook. I got to get at least 2 sketches in the sketchbook, and we'll see who can. So here are the 2 books that I'm probably going to get signed, and then get regraded, and only because it's Futurama in a newsstand.
There you go.
Nice.
And the label actually fits this good because it's like an alien. Chick with the alien.
Enough Futurama comics or Simpsons comics to sell, honestly.
Yeah,
They're
So,
big books. Everybody wants them.
Yeah, so this is actually a great book to get him to sign. Perfect. He always signs. I think he signs like right in this open area.
See, I would get it right above Bender if I had a preference. Like, can you sign right above Bender? I think that's a nice open space.
Well, they got. If you look at this big open space right here.
Oh yeah,
and he signs pretty big. So that's probably the best thing to sign. Remark wise, I don't know if I'll get a remark on this because he already have all the characters like on the book.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, I don't think anybody's missing. I mean, maybe like Amy's parents are missing, maybe. That's about it. There's not much missing on this. The front cover, the professor's not on the front cover, so maybe you could probably do the professor, Quagmire. I don't know, but I hate to get rid of this little design because this was done by Ringling College Art Design. Like they tell you who did it, who designed it, and the student's name because the student designed this. It'd be cool if they would crack it, and like even though I got to get it resubmitted, just let me keep the label.
Oh, I think they would if you ask.
Oh yeah, well, yeah, they might because I forgot Caption might let me keep it, but they usually like to send it in. But it'd be just cool to keep the label. We'll see. I'll see what they decide. But it's a newsstand. That's the biggest thing on this one. Newsstand from 2000.
Yeah.
So that's the second biggest book I probably will crack and get signed. This is the biggest book that if I do, I'll get that new Spider-Verse label.
Oh, Edge of Spider-Verse, nice.
Edge of Spider-Verse issue 2. This is the Greg Land, I think 1 in 25 or 1 in 50. I can't remember, but it's a very expensive variant. I don't. Yep. It's so funny is
you're keeping that, I would imagine.
Huh?
You're keeping it. Yeah?
Oh yeah. I literally had to dig out of my box that it's like the no sell box. That's why I said give me a minute. Like both of these books, I had to say give me a minute. So I had to go get them. And the reason why, and then I said, let me pull these out and put them in a box that's easy accessible because if not, I will forget when I go to convention. But yeah, these are keepers. This one, I don't know. I didn't see anything wrong with it, which is so crazy. When I look it over and over, dude, I don't see a spine. You know how you can normally see something? I mean, very minute color rub on the back. And I say very minute. Like I can't even, if I show it to you, you won't see it. So I don't know why I got a 9.4. But needless to say, it'll get cracked. Great. I'll get Greg Land to sign it. I probably will fast track it, and I will. I'm guessing press and clean it.
Yeah.
Even though I don't think it needs to be, but we'll do all that and get that special Spider-Verse label as well. So this one probably get back sooner than faster than you think, but that's because I'm fast tracking that one. I'll probably do Futurama too, fast track it as well. But those are the books currently that I'm getting signed at New Orleans Fan Expo. I said, I don't have a lot. I might do this one. I don't know if Arthur Sudan's going to be there.
I never fast track, man. I cannot stand giving CGC more money than they already charge. Like it's expensive.
Dude, I actually, it was so crazy. I literally got 150 plus like another 50 something. Like I got like $200 something in credit.
Oh, nice. But like you got to pay for every book though, right? Not just the one shipment. Like you got to pay per book to fast track, don't you?
Oh no, well that's why I'm gonna do both of them. I'm gonna do both of them to fast track, and they can ship together.
Do a slow track. See what they say. But you know what? I want to be slow track. Take your time. Slap it in and do it.
I don't have any more to send out, but I sent a lot of these are not the ones I sent out, but I sent a lot of little postcards out to people who addresses I had. I tried to get other people's address. If I didn't send you one, I do apologize. It's something new I tried this year. And Dan, I know Dan got his, so hopefully everybody who I sent one to will get there soon for the holidays. So happy holidays! Postcards.
Get mine, who that? This is bullshit, man.
Well, you didn't get your books either. So since you're not happy, I'm gonna give you the villains.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Sales service decided to, just decided to.
But yeah, yours gonna get sneaked in with the rest of your books. But
I got a nice good chunk of books with Who Dat right now.
yeah, yes, he does. Like the box is gonna.
All
This is
paid
definitely gonna
for,
be like
all
probably a
paid
$50
for,
box.
people. All paid for.
Yeah, it's probably good. But this is the book in question that has the banana gate. I'm gonna see if I can show you guys. You can kind of see how it's
You can
bent a
kind
little
of
bit.
see it. Yeah, you can kind of see it.
See where the staple is at, and then just look from left to right, and you see it goes down and then up.
So why? I just don't understand.
And then you can see it there really good.
Yeah, you can see it easier. Like
these books were these books were clean. They don't. I'm hoping they didn't make spine ticks. I don't think they did. But the inner well is bent. It's like
yeah, you
like
can see it, the waves.
Like it's like a small like a U shape. All of my other books were fine. It would be one of these books because I had two of them and one was going to sell. So yeah.
See that?
In the worst case, I could actually keep this one and sell the other one, but.
Well, but that's the thing. If you crack it out, I mean, you got a 9.8, you crack it out, and then they have to regrade it, and then like if it comes back like a 9.4 or something like that, but that's not my fault. Like that's 100% on you. Like
but they won't do anything about it.
I know
they've already said they won't do anything about it. They won't do it.
Well, Burke actually they did it for Burke family, maybe because he's done videos. Who knows? They said they'll fix mine in the email. But I just can't submit it for some strange reason, some clerical, like I guess some kind of computer error. It's not letting me do it. But they said I could do it as well in the email. Will it be fixed? It might not, because if you anybody watch Burke family's videos, he sent 3 books in like 3 times, and every time they've come back with issues. So he, but I think he sent more than that originally. So I think some of them got fixed, but 3 of them didn't. And that was 3 times of him sending his books out, waiting, sending them back, doing it again. So
that's just
hopefully if I do it once, it gets corrected.
And you know what? It's fine if you're not relying on selling books. I guess like if you're just going, hey, I'm just doing my own collection, not a big deal. I can wait. But if you are relying on selling books, it
slows you down or messes you up. Yep.
Strike while the iron's hot is a very big thing in comic selling and buying.
Yeah. Exactly. So I mean, only thing I was okay with, because I would have had 3 copies of this, but I sold the CBCS copy, so I did strike when the iron's out on one of them, and it was the one that people consider sells for less. But I bought that book for $5. I got it graded. Beautiful. And it came back a 9.8. So yeah, and I didn't press it. I didn't even pre-screen it. I just sent it in with some other books, and it came back a 9.8. So that's why I sold that one. I was disappointed when I unboxed this, but that's why I said CBCS got his issues in Beckett, but damn, CGC is like when you see the team running football, they're kicking butt. The dude intercepts or he gets a wide open for a receiver. He's running to the end zone. And he drops the ball at right before he crosses. Yeah. So it's he's like, what are you doing?
Yeah, but the problem with CGC is
we call that the Jonathan Taylor. He did that on Sunday.
Yeah, the problem with CGC is they'd get the points for that though. They're like the Teflon Don. They're like, no, we got 7 points for that, bro.
No. The problem with CGC is they're exactly the team I was saying. They're already beating the other team. They're like beating a child. So that little fumble they did, everybody forgets about.
No, they get those points.
They're like, it's okay. We're already up 40.
Nothing sticks to CGC. They've had so many problems over the past 2-3 years. It's hard to count, for Pete's sake, and nothing ever sticks to them, man. It's really weird.
Y'all made the case.
Apparently, we all just keep doing it. We all keep sending them.
My wife and daughter made their own hand sanitizer.
Oh, nice.
Very cool.
Here we go.
If anybody needs some, we'll tell you how much. What is this? A top 100 comic covers? Oh, Lord.
Yeah. So I saw this, and they would just like I seen people doing these rankings and be like, oh, like what's the top 100 comic covers, blah, 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 blah. And so I was looking at one and I was like, well, this is kind of interesting. I went on to rank this, what books that they decided were the top 100. And there's a little bit more because I grabbed a few others, but I go ahead and I figure this would be a fun thing to do, along with the chat and just kind of looking at different covers and seeing what they think or where they would rank them. So you start out with, and you guys can throw your opinions in there too, like what you think and everything like that. So
well, you just want chat's opinion. It's fine. I'll just hang out. I'll just watch. It's cool.
You will give your opinion. No, I'm just joking. Yeah. So the first book we have on the list is King Size Hulk #1, the annual. And I have to say, as far as the ranking, so you got best, meaning top of the top, awesome.
You're supposed to be top
great
covers. Top
yeah,
covers.
Well, this is the best covers that according to a couple of different lists. So that these are the top covers of all time. Okay, so I figured I would rank them out and see what people actually think. Now
I would say great. I'm not gonna. That's
It's
high
okay.
as
It's all right. It's a nice cover. The one where you're
all.
holding.
Then I guess you say you're at okay. I'm at great.
It's like
I would put this in the awesome category. But
So you got to drop it down to great because Bleeker said okay.
No, yeah, well, that's the thing. So the consensus is great on that one.
I'll put it great for now, but I still think it's just okay.
And I'm not sure what the chat thinks about it. So
you know why it's not better than great in my opinion. It's because Steranko drew the face different and they changed it.
It looks weird, but hey, that's just me.
Look how he's constipated.
Yeah,
it's like.
Well, he is holding a big Hulk. He is holding a big Hulk.
He's
like, holding this, but dog, my stomach hurts.
Maybe he's got vermiculitis. You don't know. Come on.
So and I will say this now. The one thing that I will take away from the show I watched yesterday with it is like, don't. So now I'm not looking at it as far as like what's worth more. What's
no, me neither, brother. I'm looking strictly at cover. Strictly cover.
So Action 1, it's solid.
Solid. So you get that solid. What about you, Blake? What do you think? Solid.
Action 1.
Awesome. Yeah, Action 1.
Yeah, it's definitely a solid cover.
See, I would put it in solid as well. Like it's a great cover. I'll give it that. But is it the best Superman cover? No. So
even though they got other like Superman 1 is better.
I don't know. Him breaking the chains is awesome.
Yeah, that was good. The American flag one. They got what's the one he holding up the train? What?
Even the one where the lion is biting his wrist, like there's some really good Superman covers. One that Steppo showed the other day on his IG, it was like Superman surrounded by lightning on a black cover. Now that was a good fucking Superman.
Which one is that? I can't see that one. That's on.
Well, this is like I think Action number 583. I know where I'm putting it. It's where he like leaves and like don't go Superman. He's like I have to, but for me that's an eh. Like I don't.
How did that even get in the list?
I don't know. Somebody liked it, and they're like, "Oh, it's on there." Okay.
Hey, don't get me wrong. It's not like any of these covers are like, "Oh, these are the worst covers." But,
no, that's why I didn't put like trash, garbage, sucks, nothing like
that.
But
we're like ranking best covers. How did that even get in there?
I don't know because I can't justify it. I really can't.
The next one's that Green Lantern. The first
number
Green
1
Lantern
better be on there. Savage Sword 1 on there?
No.
Motherfucker, these guys don't even have any good covers.
Wait, the Savage Sword Conan?
Yeah.
You know why it's not on there? Because it's freaking Nicolas Cage's first cover appearance. Nobody wants that.
No. You're thinking of Conan number 1. No.
Savage is the one with the head, huh?
Yeah.
All right, never mind. That is awesome.
It is an awesome cover, man. It's like awesome. Really.
But
awesome.
You know why? It's not a comic. It's a magazine.
Yeah.
That's why. That's why they didn't put it on there.
So next up we have All-Star Comics, and I don't know if this is first Green Lantern.
That's the first Green Lantern. Yes,
definitely, definitely hate it.
You hate it?
Yeah, I hate
it. I think it's an okay cover.
I hate Green Lantern.
That's why I said it's okay. It's not.
I was thinking either solid or okay.
You can put it in okay. You can put it in okay.
All right.
Because
all right.
the covers is not bad. It's just I don't know. Yeah.
It's just not,
It's better than the other one though. It's better than the other. That's why I can't put it in the F.
I gotcha. All right. Now this is a tough one for anybody. Amazing Fantasy 15. Like, where do you guys slot that? Because I know where I would slot that.
I know where I put it at. I gotta hear Bleeker. I kind of know.
It's not because of the book itself. It's just because like the cover is sick. The cover is really, really good, and I would say no less than awesome. It's definitely awesome.
It's awesome. It's awesome and very close to best in my opinion.
Yes.
It's awesome because that like I know they have homage Action Comics, but they've done it differently. This one's been homage exactly just like the swinging. Deadpool did it. Spider-Man did his own many times. I think G.I. Joe. I think everybody's done it. So I would say awesome.
What do you think, Blake?
I guess it's I would say pretty awesome.
See, Biggie says best, so we're all kind of in agreement, even along with Biggie there too. Like just because I feel like it, it's
hard to
it get bumped. It may get bumped. We'll see what we're at later on. Like you know what I mean. But it may get bumped, like because these rankings may change. You never know. All right,
and then it's a lot of books. I don't know if we're gonna make it all the way through.
Yeah, no, we'll just kind of do what we can. ASM 1, I would say it's
solid.
A great cover. Solid. Wow. I would put it.
It's because if you look at it, like even being that small, I see that big green circle. So it takes away from stuff. And then when I was younger, I thought like Spider-Man was in what's those tubes that defreeze people? I thought he was in the
cryo tube.
I thought he was in a cryo tube like when I was a kid. Because aliens and all that was. I was like, why is he in a cryo tube? He's like standing like this. And he's like, that's weird, but and that always stuck with me, so that's why I said solid.
So what about you?
And again, we're just doing covers, right? Because
not value.
This isn't my favorite era of art, so I don't. These covers aren't like, oh my god, that's the best cover I've ever seen. I'd rather have Wolverine holding Sabretooth's head in his hand than that cover. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah.
If we're just doing covers, these just seem like all the best books. Is what it seems like.
Yeah.
Well, it's at the top 100 covers, so yeah.
Top 100 most expensive books and their covers.
Well, they got more that are definitely not. I see that they on there. They are definitely not expensive. I see Hawkeye. I see the Avengers with Invisible Girl being blank.
All right.
Yeah. So. Put it as solid. I honestly, like if we would, I can't move it. I guess after this,
it's pretty good. It's solid. Like it's
I would put it in the solid realm.
Because honestly, in my opinion, even though the villain doesn't get as much, like Spider-Man 2 is better cover in my opinion.
Yeah.
Is pretty good
with Electro.
No, that's
that's Goblin.
Vulture. No, Vulture.
Oh, Vulture. Really?
Vulture's 2. 3 is Doc Ock. So you can I can name like out of the first 5, I can name at least 3 out of the first 5 that are
just the one with Doc Ock's face on it is a great Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, and that one's like issue like 40 or something.
Yeah, and I love that cover.
You talking about the reflection on the eyes?
Yeah. You know the one.
Oh, this is being a pain.
John Romita.
I think the Spider-Man cover that has the first appearance of what's his name, the guy with the fucking dome on his head.
Oh, you're talking about Mysterio.
Yeah, I think that's a great cover. I think most of his covers are great actually when he's on the cover.
Yeah, he got the one where he's giant, like he's giant, or the other one you just see his hand.
And the one where you see a bunch of them like he's disappearing or some bullshit.
Yeah.
He's got good ones, man.
All right. Well, now see, this is the fun of having a 12-year-old computer, because now it's Saturday.
It just said I'm done. I'm done.
Nah, we're not doing this.
You put Action 1 and ASM 1 in solid. I'm clicking out. I'm clicking out.
Yeah.
What's What's the
But
next one?
it's moving now. It's moving.
I was just all right, perfect. So I was actually gonna put it ahead of action just because.
Oh, okay. All right.
But
Yeah.
that's just me. So now we'll do ASM 39. I would say very good to solid. That's
I can't actually see any of these covers, so I'm sort of
He
thinking.
got my memory.
Yeah.
If this is gonna, I can see it being very good. But if we're gonna do that, I would reclassify Hulk Annual to very good.
Okay.
It's just, and then I would put the ASM in front of the Hulk Annual.
Well,
Wow.
if that's because the Hulk Annual has some of the best art on this panel right now.
All right.
Hey, that's just
Now
me.
we'll go with the ASM 238, where the Hobgoblin.
Yeah.
Hobgoblin.
That's a fucking great cover. That is so good.
So now, great as in better than the great category. Are we talking about is it going to crack best or? Do
Oh
you think
yeah, it's got to be upwards to one of the best. I wouldn't say best, but yeah, it's
Awesome.
really good.
Awesome.
So we put it in awesome. Okay.
Yeah, for sure, and awesome.
All right. I can live with that.
That's such a good cover, bro. That's such a
All
good.
right. So now, the first homage that who I was talking about, ASM 252. Now, it's different. It looks good. It's first appearance black suit, tied for actual first appearance of it and everything like that. So
great modern
book.
take, a great modern take of a done. You can't put it in awesome because it took from the original. I would say.
Is it weird that I've never loved it? I've never.
I would say very good.
I've never loved it. It's sort of. It's sort of like a weak cover to me.
That's why I said it's very good.
Okay. 300, and I mean, with all the homages and everything else, amazing.
That's a great cover.
Yeah, you have to put it at least in great, at least.
And I think it's in
I would
front
put
of
in great.
Hulk.
Yeah.
In front of Hulk. Okay. So Hulk takes a back seat. All right.
Yeah, definitely.
It's just because that has been homaged the most. I probably out of
that is the most homage cover of all time. Maybe Hulk, the Hulk one where he's got the reflection. Maybe that one might come close.
Yeah, I think those two are, and they're both Todd McFarlane covers.
Todd McFarlane covers get homaged, man. Like 90, they always do. The
All
Spider-Man 1 has been homaged so many times.
Yeah. So now we got to look at it like this. Now let's see it. 129. Where do you put that? I would say, for me personally, I would also throw it in great. I don't know about awesome.
We're talking Punisher. We're talking Punisher.
Yeah.
That's at least good.
I was thinking. I was like very good.
Very good is really a good spot for that. I think.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, if we're gonna put it very good, I put it ahead of.
Yeah, it's ahead of 252. Yeah, it's definitely.
Yeah, big time.
This next book, I don't even know what number it is. There's no right to be on a top 100 of all time. I know
what is
it's a cover. It looks good. It's Emma Frost is covering Cyclops' eyes. Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say I was trying to be like that's just where it goes. All right, Avengers.
It'd be number one, man. That's like really.
We got Avengers 4. First Cap in the Avengers. I mean, I like this cover. It's a great Kirby. I would have to say, if we're going with this, I would say, I mean, great to awesome.
How did no Golden Age books make this list?
I agree with you on the great.
The only one I think is just the Green Lantern one.
How did no horror books make this list? How did no? This is a biased, silly. These guys don't know what they're doing.
Well, they got a modern book over here that I never even heard of.
Let's fix what they did and then let's make a real list. Let's fix their issues and then make a real list.
So we got action and so the Golden Age is the action and the All Star. Like All American, sorry. So those are the only golden. But for this, so you guys
Cap
saying
1 is not even on. If Cap 1 was on there, it would be
that's true.
Best.
Cap 1 is such a good cover.
Cap 1 is the best. I would give that a best all day. But
I would give that at least one of the best all day for sure.
Yeah, it definitely. I would say great.
What is
I
that
think
one that you got there? Chris?
It's
This is
Avengers 4.
Avengers 4.
Okay, Avengers 4.
I don't know if it's
So
great or
Captain
awesome.
Zip.
Probably, yeah.
Okay. Pretty good.
Like I said, great to awesome. It's kind of hovering.
Okay, I'd put it in great.
Okay. All right. Avengers 57, that first Vision.
I love this cover.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I would go absolutely awesome. Definitely one of the best. I love this cover.
Really?
I love it.
This?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right. You guys really, eh? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like it. I ain't gonna lie. Every time I see it for sale, I always want to buy it, but I'm like, it's always a book that I've owned a couple times, but every time I see it, I want to buy it, and it's not on my it's on my list, but it's not on my immediate list, like to get.
It's a nice book.
And,
it's a nice book. It's got an attractive cover. I would say it's at least very good, but you guys are a little higher on opinionated than I am, so go ahead, do your thing.
All right. So we won't go to the very next one. We'll go to this.
The next three would be meh to me.
I think so too. I really do. So,
you got Hawkeye. It's a Hawkeye book, Bleak. Avengers. The Avengers line up with the Invisible Girl that's blank.
Yeah.
Then you got the Hawkeye with the arrow, shooting the arrow. Those are meh to me.
And like I said, I don't know how they made the list of top
Batman 1. I put it
Batman
above Action.
Batman is what is probably the best.
So
you say it's the best. I would definitely give it an awesome.
I would definitely give it an awesome.
But
only reason I wouldn't say a best is just because AF-15 has background in it, and I think that one's awesome. This one's just them flying in with no background. If they had a background with it, it would be best. Yeah.
But you also got to know that that's a rapper. They've got a really nice back cover on the Batman one. We're doing full cover. This is a full cover. That Batman one has a beautiful pinup on the back. A beautiful pinup.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. The two, it's two standing there.
Yeah. So do you put that above?
He does. I can tell he does.
I definitely do. I
would too. I'm not gonna lie to you. So
I look at the colors on it, the red, the yellow, it's just really good. Just really good.
All right. Now,
if y'all think it's best, I would say let's go with best. Yeah, I mean, because I think it's awesome, but above all the ones that aren't awesome.
Okay, so, that's fine. We could do that. I'm fine with that. But
we'll hold it here for now. I'll hold it there for the moment. Now,
is that the Spotlight Batman cover?
Yeah. So this one here, again, I would put it in best. I love this cover.
Well, that one's best. I would put Batman 1 in best. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Batman 1 has to go in
that one. If that one's gonna make it, Batman 1 is best. I'm sorry, and it isn't above. It's in front of that one. I'm sorry.
Gotcha.
What did you just put in best, Chris?
Yeah. So
what did you just put in there?
Batman 1.
Yeah. So Batman 1 moved up to best. And then Batman, I think it's the number 9. I think it is with the spotlight.
It's the spotlight. I know what it is because
is that the spotlight one where like what am I thinking of?
It's Batman and Robin standing in the spotlight.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Now we have 251 Batman, Neil Adams on the Joker card.
It has to be.
That's a hard one, bro.
It's so hot. It's
at least awesome. Let's put it in awesome for sure.
It's awesome. It's behind A15.
Yeah, it's definitely awesome.
Yeah, I was the same. Now this one I've seen before. I've seen it new. I have to put this probably in okay. It's Joker is standing in front and he's kind of pointing out and he's basically got all the Batman people tied up and on fire. So like Alfred's on fire, Robin's on fire, Batman's on fire, Commissioner Gordon's on fire.
The concept sounds awesome, but
that sounds pretty awesome.
I give it an okay on this one.
Okay, I can't see it, so I'll have to trust you.
Yeah.
All right, then we have the year one stuff. So you have the Batman. So Bruce Wayne with his parents dead, laying on the ground.
Oh yeah. Batman 4.
Solid. I don't think it's a great cover. I don't think it's the best cover, but it is.
I honestly don't think. I think it's okay at best. Those covers. I don't love those covers. They're not great. The one where Robin.
Bobby Delaguerre says they're tied to Ken. They might be. I know they're just burning. So
The one where Robin's all fucked up is good, but the rest aren't that good. Oh, that's not year one. That's when Joker kills Robin. Sorry.
yeah.
Year one
So-
stuff isn't that good, man. It's not great art. I don't think so anyway.
All right. So I throw that in okay.
Yeah.
And then the first meeting with Gordon in year one.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's okay.
This one I do like. I would put this as a solid. I actually really do like this.
That's the one where he
Yeah, where he basically
you know Robin is basically dead.
Yeah. So now we have Batman with Bane. Let me just get this one out of the way too. I don't know why they put this on a top 100 of anything, but this 100. I mean, if there's whatever happens behind everything, that
what is that one?
It's just Batman jumping over a building. It's a modern cover. It's a stupid cover, and it doesn't deserve to be on any top list.
All right.
So throw it in the trash. Batman with Bane, even though it was, I mean, it's.
Is there any Gabriel Delano on this list? Is there any Hughes on this list, or is it just all like expensive comics?
No Adam Hughes.
That's fucking ridiculous.
I know. I couldn't believe it.
There's no Dave Stevens on here. Like, come on.
No. I would throw this one.
These guys did not make an accurate list.
No, I mean it's just somebody else's opinion. I just wanted to grab it off and see what happens.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
My opinion, like if I put it just on stuff that it was based on my opinion, that's not good. That's not fun. This is a little bit more fun because
I agree. It's fun.
I can't agree. Like, why would they put some of the stuff on there? The Alex Ross Harley Quinn. I would say that is definitely a solid cover because
that's solid.
It's that Joker. I may even move it into great because I mean, very. See, I put solid to very good, very good.
I would put it in great.
I could put it very good.
Put it in great.
Very good, great. It's up there. It's just so classic. It's just so classic. It's a classic.
It's definitely at least. Yeah. Okay. That's that's a fucking great cover, bro. That's such a nice cover.
Yeah. So you have the Dark Knight, where Superman kind of standing off with Batman.
That one's okay.
Yeah, I think so too. Okay.
The other one is freaking
number one.
Yeah, that one's
That's a great to me at least. That's just me.
What's that? What's great?
Dark Knight, the issue one
with the lightning.
Oh yeah, Dark Knight with the lightning and all that shit.
Yeah, that's a great.
That's at least the next, at least very good, great. Yeah, it's good. Iconic.
Killing Joke.
Killing Joke.
It's got to be great. If you're putting that fucking Batman cover in great, then the Killing Joke at least has to be great.
So probably. Does it go at the end or does it go ahead?
No, it goes before it. It goes before it. Definitely before it.
All right. Cap 100.
That one's solid.
You got to put it in awesome. You got to put it in.
Cap 100. Oh, I said solid.
Nah, you got to put that in awesome. That's some great Kirby work right there.
Solid to awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a big gap. Would you take a great or does it just go to awesome?
Oh, I would take it.
You're deciding factor. I just said my feelings on it.
Yeah. I just said my opinions on it. I would put it.
I would say Chris be the deciding factor.
I would put it in great
or awesome.
I put it in great ahead of the Hulk. So behind.
Oh yeah, definitely ahead of the Hulk. Definitely
ahead of the Hulk.
Okay.
All right. So now we have I forget what number this is, but it's the one with the American flag and the blood. Cap. It says Captain America No More. I'd give that a solid.
It's not a meh or whatever. It's
I was
gonna see the solid or okay, but the things are in okay. I like that one better. So. Yeah,
okay.
So I would say at the end.
It's a good cover, that cover, man. That American flag dripping blood. That's a really good cover.
Yeah. All right, X-Men 142. That's the one with the Sentinels Blast and Wolverine.
This one, in my opinion, is what? This is why I'm going to put this here because of the cover before it. To follow up an awesome cover, I think it did very good. You know what I mean? Because he had a cover that was awesome right before it. And you're like, how am I going to follow this up? And they did a very good job. It's hard to top the with the wanted signs you know, and all
Yeah.
that stuff. Man. But
Can we
like
put
to
that?
follow
Can we put that in very good or like?
Oh yeah, no, we can put that in very good. Now,
Oh, yeah,
see,
yeah.
if it's in very good, I feel like it goes.
Like right in the middle.
Yeah, it'd have to go after Punisher before Joker.
It's definitely before 252. 252 is very good, but
Oh, I don't know if I'd put it before the Joker one, but okay, all right.
All right.
it's like you could flip flop those. It's not. Yeah.
You can flip flop those. Yeah, you can flip
All
flop.
right. Silver Surfer 4.
Oh,
I know where I put this
best.
one.
Let's put best.
this is so good. Yeah,
Thank you.
That's so
Let's
good.
put best.
I would put it in best. It's not going ahead of the spotlight. I love it.
What's above best? What's above best?
No. It doesn't go above best. It's definitely above. It's not. It's just not going past those two Batman books are just awesome. I can't go against those.
Yeah, well, without those Batmans, you don't have that. So
Yeah. So now Daredevil 131, you get that first great cover. Alfred's dead on the cover. I don't care what anyone says. That's Alfred. But
oh my god! Just because you said that is very good. Like I was gonna say great, but this is
We'll put very good for that one.
It's above 252, but it's very good.
All right. We have Crisis on Infinite Earths. I think is number 5. The one where he's holding Supergirl.
And he does.
Oh, the one where he's holding Supergirl, dude. That's gotta be it's gotta be the one awesome or just below awesome. That's
So awesome and great.
Great. Yeah, I'd put it in great.
All right. I put it
I
also
agree. I agree with that.
All right. Let's see. Daredevil. This one I'm just gonna put in okay.
we don't even get a choice on how to do that. That was just okay.
That Daredevil. I don't know.
Yeah, Daredevil 181, which is the Death of Elektra issue.
Nah, it's not that good.
So would you put it solid? I'd put it solid.
No, it's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's
I
above some of those other okays, but it's
I have
okay.
about 3 of those books, and I look at it, and I'm like, it doesn't impress me that much.
That definitely fits in there, just because I mean, in the okay, you already have 3 other Frank Miller covers, so that makes sense. All right.
The big ass gun is. It's like,
I like the big ass gun one where he's shooting the gun. I like.
Oh, you like that?
Yeah.
Would you put
solid
for the big ass gun one? Yeah.
Okay. Then the one where he's broken. Now this is a John Byrne cover. This is not a
Frank Miller.
Not a Frank Miller. Yeah. So but it's the one where he breaks Bullseye's neck. I mean, I would put potentially something like I do like it, but I could definitely see it being an okay.
It's okay because it's not better than the big gun.
Yeah, it's not better than the big gun.
But if you had to be at the end of that one.
All
Is
right,
that the Joker with the fish?
Yes, this is 423. I think it is with the fish. I know where I would throw this just because I really like this cover. It would have to be very good, bordering great. I really like this cover.
You could probably put it in very good.
Very good.
I would say
behind
very good.
or in front of.
Let's stand in front of very good.
And so in front of 252.
In front of both of those, 252 and the Daredevil.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, the Daredevil one is like the Alfred thing kind of put me off. You're gonna stay in the thing.
Yeah. Now
it is Alfred, like you said.
Yeah. No, it is fun like that. Just
all right, you can just put that one in the best. I already see what it is. You can
What is it?
It doesn't have to be because I honestly don't like this one better than 227. I would put this as awesome.
It's not better than Neil Adams. It's actually not better.
One with the castle. So the original one with the castle.
Oh, Batman 31 or something, whatever.
Yeah, the one that Neil Adams to me made better.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty iconic, but I'd put it one lower than that. But you can put it there if you want.
All right. Let's see. So now, Detective was it 27?
Is it 27?
Now,
no,
don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's reputation. We're not going with that. We're just going with the actual cover. What do you see on there?
It's not as good as Batman 1. I could tell you that.
So I'll be honest with you. I would probably throw that in great. Not gonna lie.
I would put it in
it's
great.
A great, right in the middle. Great.
Right in the middle. All right. So the middle, great.
Yeah, because I
think
can see
this
the
is-
Cat 100 being better than it.
I don't know what number this one. I think this is 38. Whichever one Robin first appears in.
Oh, that one's weird in my opinion.
Yeah,
I've always thought that was a weird cover.
I like it. I do like it. I would say
very good. That's just my opinion.
Yes. It's a plain cover. I put it very good, and I would put it. I would probably.
I don't think it's better than Alex Ross. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's not better than the Alex Ross, but and then you have the detective one where he's coming out of the genie lamp with the guns, which I do.
Oh,
like
that one's actually pretty cool.
Yeah,
I've seen that a couple of times, and it's just like,
yeah.
If I was a big Joker or a big DC, that would be like definitely on my list. Like that one's actually cool. Coming out the genie thing with the two guns.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
So what are you feeling? You feeling great or awesome about it? I would probably toss it in awesome. I would toss it in awesome.
I would say toss it in awesome.
Yeah, awesome for sure.
X-Men 50. This is a good one.
It's a great cover. It is really nice. You could put that in awesome.
All right.
At the end.
Okay, at the end. Wolverine #1. I am biased on this one. I know exactly where I would put it because it's one of my favorite of all time.
I'd put that in great. Personally put that in great, but very, very good will also be fine for that.
But if it's in great,
I say great.
okay.
It's hard to put it in awesome, but I would say great.
All right. Now, I know where I put that. Like, I would put this like right here. Actually, I'd probably put it there, but
Ooh.
I don't think it's a better than
Let's hold your horses there, Boston.
Yeah. No, you can put it at number 2 or 3, but I don't think it's better than ASM 300.
No.
All right. That's all right. Wolverine #1.
That is a really good cover, bro.
That's pretty good. But just like you said, really good, so it's very good.
Yeah, we got to put that at least very good.
It's not better than Wolverine one. Yeah.
So now, are we putting it behind the Alex Ross?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Fantastic Four. I think this is 248 or something like that. The one where it's Gladiator and he's beating up all the Fantastic Four. It's a John Byrne cover. It's a nice one. I would definitely throw this in solid. That's just me.
Yeah, I would put it in solid too.
All right. So toss it in solid. Fantastic Four #1. Now again,
you have to put that in at least awesome. You have
at least awesome. Okay.
At least
awesome. And now at least awesome. Now where in awesome would you put it? Because I agree with you. I think I would have to toss it in third.
I would also put it in third.
Yeah, it's above those other ones.
Gotcha. Green Lantern 50 with the rings. Or is it 49? Whichever one it is. 48, 49, 50. Whichever one it is.
I don't care where you put that one. You can put it you can put it in for me.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's
but it's I'll put it in the front of Put it in the front.
Yeah, put it in the front of
Front of Okay. Green Lantern, Green Arrow, the one where he blows up the lantern.
Oh, the lantern. That's actually pretty, I like that. That's pretty cool, but it's like it's very good. It's like,
you gotta be shocked at where I would put this. I would put this as okay.
Yeah, I don't really like as okay or
See, Bleaka understands. He knows what he's talking about.
Right? Bleaka doesn't like Green Lantern though.
That's true. That is true.
Green Lantern, the drug issue.
It's okay.
It goes in solid for me. I love this cover. I think it's great. It's much better than the one where he's blowing up the lantern.
I like this. I like it in solid. All
right, so we're gonna throw it in solid. We will throw it. Well,
you better throw Hulk #1 in best.
We're getting Hulk #1. Yes.
You did not throw that in best. That's a crying shame.
No. Now see, here's the problem I have with this. Love Batman 1. I think Hulk 1 is a better cover. That's just me. I really do. I really do.
I don't think I disagree with you. I think you might be right. Even though I Whoa, that's hard for me to say that.
But you said it. You said it.
Oh,
Do you
can
think
we
it
just
goes
keep Batman 1 in front for now? Can we just
All right, for now.
for now?
All right, so now we're gonna go back to the bottom. 181.
Great fucking cover.
I mean, I would put it in awesome.
At
I
least
don't know if I put it in best. Awesome.
Behind Fantastic Four.
Behind Fantastic. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fantastic Four is too iconic, bro.
It's just like he got.
Hulk 340. I want to say, and I do love this cover, but I want to say it would be great. I don't think it's a great one. I think it would end up going between. Actually, you know what?
Yeah,
right there.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So the Batman 227, the Neil Adams one. Now this one,
that's got to go in awesome, right?
Yeah. I mean, so now do we put it in awesome behind? I mean, right in front of the
front. Yeah, it's in front. Yeah, it's in front. I always think that was better.
Yeah,
I feel the exact same way.
I know that you're gonna get your arguments that the first one's better, but Neil Adams really did a great job on that, man.
Yeah,
and it's like he had to recreate it because you can't find the other one too. So
the next one can go in okay, Chris. I don't even understand why it's on here.
Yeah, no, that one I was gonna.
It can go in Yeah, it can go in if you want.
Iron Man 1. Now this is a tough one because I mean I know a lot of people really don't like this cover.
Yeah, a lot of people hate this cover.
I think it's a solid cover though.
I do too.
Okay.
I'll put it.
It's a solid cover.
I can get down with the solidness.
Yeah, it's just.
Iron Man.
Is that 100?
No, it's not. It's like I think in the 40s somewhere, but like that's what I think too. Definitely.
It's the one I thought it was. It would have been okay.
You can put that in too. I don't know why that's on there.
Rhodey on the suit.
Yeah. The Rhodey, but hey, no, Rhodey's above that damn Green Lantern book. No, not the rings, the other one, not the rings.
Don't get me wrong. It's just
OG. No. You had it right in the right row. You had it in the right row. Yeah, it's I would just mess around. It's in the middle. In the middle.
Yeah.
It's definitely above that whatever cover that is. So.
Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna move this one too because this one there's no business.
That one kind of bothers me.
It's a stupid cover. I don't like it. Demon in a Bottle. I love this cover, and I would say I'm gonna be honest as far as everything. I would say, yeah, like no higher than great.
Definitely not higher than great. I'd put it in okay, maybe.
Damn,
I would say
it's
solid, great. Very good.
It's great. It's the back end of great.
How about very good?
How about let you put it in the back?
You want very?
Let's put it in very good, but behind the Harley Quinn.
Actually, I would put it behind Wolverine.
Yeah, I'd put it behind a couple of them actually.
Yeah.
Let's see. Journey into Mystery 83.
This is one of my favorite covers of all time. So I'm a little biased.
That's all right.
So you're saying best?
Yeah, I'd have to put that in one of the best of all time. It's got so much movement. It's just fucking awesome.
The hammer's going like he's a hammer hitting all the guys.
Yeah, I would have to say that it is definitely an awesome cover.
You know what's funny about this list? You got two best that have Thor and Batman.
That's true.
So for now, I'm putting it behind Silver Surfer.
It's behind the Silver Surfer. I'm sorry.
I can agree with that. I can just as far as covers go, I can agree.
Yeah. Let's see what the chat. So Biggie's been keeping up pretty well, and he's giving us great input on this, and he's been pretty solid as far as in where he sees things. A couple of them that he deviated on, but not too bad. Like I actually
like slouch, man. He's no slouch. He knows his books. Biggie knows.
No, I do. I like his input on this just because he gives a good take on a lot of stuff. This one here, this is a tough one because this is was it that Justice League cover? I would have to say it's okay to like it's either the front of or the end of okay. So
That's the Justice League where they're all like in front of.
yeah. And he's like, well, what do you want to make of it or something like that? Like,
you can put it in the first.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll do the.
This one, I
don't even know what that is. That's a Justice League cover.
Yeah, it's just a really nice George Perez. That's another one I would put maybe
It's
like third.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, Punisher #1. When they were doing the Welcome Back Frank story, it's a Tim Bradstreet cover. It's a really good one. He's sitting on the front with a gun and the skull's behind him.
There's so many
like
better covers than that.
Yeah, I would toss that either okay or solid.
Yeah, I don't even know how that, as far as Punisher covers go, there's way better Punisher covers.
I'm not sure. I just think I can't. I don't know what that criteria was for it. I just know it's just like
fair enough. Okay, that's fine.
All right, let me see. Let's put it. Actually, no. Where is it? I'll put it here. No, not there. Here. All right. You know what? Now you're in the back of the line. You will. What I say. All right. You know what? Now you've just gone to here because you're pissing me off. Marvel Zombies #1. So it's an homage to Avengers 4.
Really good, man. It's really good.
So you would put it in very good?
Yeah.
All right. I'll put it behind 252 if I'm able to, which I don't know if I'll be able to.
No, just put it there. That'll work.
All right. Miracle Man #15. I like this cover just because the guy's holding the head and Kid Miracle Man basically is killed Miracle Man. It's okay. I think Alan Davis art.
All right.
Yeah, I put it in solid.
Okay.
New X-Men #1. I hate this cover.
Yeah, it's a garbage cover, man.
Yeah, no, like for me, it's not as bad as it's not as bad as the that Batman nonsense thing that they.
Yeah, it's still garbage, but I agree.
Yeah, you get the end, Batman. You know what you did.
Batman doesn't want to get at the end.
I know he's like, I don't want to be embarrassed. Well, you're embarrassed now.
It's when you have Batman at the very bottom, and then
that's one
Batman
of the,
at the very
that
top.
is at least in solid. Steranko's goodness right there.
Yeah,
you gotta put it in very good, maybe even.
Very good. Okay, I can see that. I'll toss it right behind, right in front of Demon in a Bottle.
Okay.
The Spider-Man, I think it's like 37. No, the one with the water.
Yeah, it's a really good one, man. That's great.
I would put that either in great or very good.
Yeah, I'd put it in great if I were you.
Oh, okay. It's not a threat. I put that in great if I was you.
Better put that in great, motherfucker.
Preacher #1.
Preacher #1 is not the best of the Preacher covers, but I still really like it because it's Preacher.
Are you thinking solid?
Yeah, I'd put it in solid. It's good. It's solid enough.
All right, solid. Rocket Raccoon #1. I like this cover. I think it's a good one. Not like a super iconic or crazy. I would say okay, maybe solid, but it's a good cover though. It's a Mike Mignola.
Wow, Mike Mignola.
I'd put it right here.
I'm mad at Mike Mignola. So.
Oh, Secret Wars #8.
It's pretty fucking iconic. Is it a great cover? I don't think so.
I don't either. I mean, I like it. I definitely like it. I think it's cool color-wise.
I like the orange. I like the black.
Yeah, I would give it a solid. I really would.
Yeah, I'd put it a solid. That's a good spot for it.
Yeah, because I mean, as far as the cover is concerned, it's not like as far as the cover is concerned, it helps sell the book, but it's what's inside that makes that book really a big deal. Showcase, I think, is 22. The Green Lantern.
Nah.
Hal Jordan, you don't like that one?
Garbage.
He doesn't like Green Lantern. He's biased.
Oh, okay. I keep forgetting that one.
Yeah, I'm definitely biased.
It's actually solid though. It's actually solid.
All right, I can see that. So throw it in the solid. I would put this right there.
Now, don't get me
I
wrong.
don't know why this one. I don't know why.
I
This
know
one's
why
on
this one's on here because it's a
the
Mobius
Mobius.
cover, and
Yeah.
Mobius is fucking amazing. But how did this one make it? Of all Mobius covers, that's the one they chose. It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
Try Spider-Man 800. Now there's a Mobius cover.
yeah.
Jesus.
It goes in okay. At
Yeah,
least to me.
I would put it in okay, just because it's Mobius, and you got to give him a little more respect than eh.
This is one that's going right to a Sin City cover. I know it's Frank Miller, and I know it's a great story, but yeah, no.
Okay.
Like this cover isn't that great. It's just
You don't like that style of art. I get it. That's fine.
No, it's all right. It's just like when I think about like that book, it should be better. Batman, you're not getting out of the last place. You suck. That one Batman book sucks. You're not getting out of the last place. Spawn #1.
That's a great cover, bro. It's better than okay. It's better than solid.
So, are we able to put very good, or do you think it actually deserves to be in the great?
I think it deserves to be in a great.
Which one is
What about
that?
who that?
Spawn
Spawn
number
#1.
one.
Huh. Yeah, but it's at
It's
the
great
end.
at first,
It's
yeah.
at the end. It's like at the end of great though.
That's fine. The end of great's fine.
Yeah,
Didn't want to
it's just because because Todd got a couple. I think he has 2 books on there. It's definitely not above those 2 books of his.
No, maybe the end of very good, right?
The end of very good.
Yeah. Just in there. Just that seems right.
It's a better than solid, better than okay. It's I don't know.
It is very good.
Yeah.
So now here we go. Peter Parker 101, the negative space cover. I like this one a lot. This is actually a really good one. I don't know that I would put it in great. I do like it a lot. I definitely could. I could see it in great. I just don't know if it really full out belongs there.
Well, you got the next fucking put that in at least, I guess, solid.
Solid. All right.
And this one, I don't know why it's on here. It's a decent.
I don't
cover,
either.
But let's go. Even though it's a good cover, I don't hate it. So it's decent.
There we go. Spider-Man #1. I
You
would
gotta
not
put this. You have to put this in at least one of the top rankings because it's been homaged 1 billion times.
So you think it's either awesome or great?
At least great. I think it's better.
I think it's better than 3. What was it? The Hulk 340. I don't know. If it's better than 300, but it's definitely pretty awesome.
It's pretty. Yeah, it's pretty fucking great.
Pretty great. That's what I mean. I said the wrong word.
Yeah.
Superman #1, where he's breaking the chain.
That has got to be top. That's got to be.
That is not as high for me because that's not the breaking change I like.
Yeah.
Because the leg is so freaking long, it's ridiculous. and just because Neil Adams hated that cover, I'm gonna say it's very good.
Ooh. Very good. What do you think?
Yeah.
It's awesome. It's at least.
It's awesome.
All right, we're gonna.
I put it in one of the best covers of all time. But hey, what do I know?
But that's why I kind of it's hard for me to go against the cover artist. You know what I mean?
Biggie has had enough. He said, "Drop a link." All right, hold on, Big. Let me get that.
Yeah, I gotta take a break. I'm not leaving, but I'll be right back.
Yeah. I will.
Well, this
He's
is
still mad about Action 1. That's why
I know. I actually am looking at Action 1 right now, going, "Why is that so low? How do we fucking?"
That's why I said stuff can be readjusted, and I think it should be at least. It got to be in a very good.
Well, this gives us a picture, and then we can adjust afterwards. This gives us a more accurate picture.
I can adjust it already and say Action 1. It should be at least very good.
Yeah, it should be at least very good, right?
Well,
yeah, just looking at this stuff because I'm like, some of those books are very good. I like Action 1 better.
It's in solid right now.
It's solid. Solid is not. Oh God, he's gonna give you an earful. I'll be.
Yeah. Biggie's gonna
All
be
right.
out there.
I don't mind. I don't mind. 'Cause I mean, that's fine. Let's see. We'll say Superman #1. Where would you put that? No, the real Superman #1, not this other one. I would have to say, for me, I think this falls into awesome.
Yeah, it has to, right? It has to fall into awesome.
I would put it right in between these two. What do you think of that? Awesome, great. Oh, he needs a break. Well, we'll put it here for now.
Yeah, I think awesome's a good spot for now.
All right. The man has arrived. We have Biggie here. Let me hold on. Get this going here. All right. Give him his proper intro.
He is the immortal Biggie.
NWO, baby.
Ziggy. Well, let me tell you something, brother. B-I-G-G-I-E. What you gonna do? Get it? Biggie. Ziggy. Biggie.
All right.
Email me that, bro. That's sick.
Yeah. How's it going, Big?
It's good. Let me get my little breakdown for a second. You guys are doing a great job.
Thank you,
All
sir.
right.
I think you're about 95% in favor of what I agree with.
All
And
right.
that's like an A+, you know. So the only thing that's really like making my eye twitch a little bit is the fucking Hobgoblin, bro. Like it's in a class way out of its order. That is not fucking right, bro. That Hobgoblin does not fit with those books right there.
So you think that it should be? So where would you put it?
It's a fucking very good.
A very good. Okay. So you
Yeah,
think
and the Action 1, like I don't know if you guys are like into that kind of style of art, but Action 1 should be. I would flip flop those two. That and then I think your list is 98%. So that's just me though. You can keep it the way you want.
Where do we have the Hobgoblin right now? Where do we have Hobby?
And fucking
Hobgoblin
awesome.
is
It's like
awesome.
it's like the fourth from awesome. Dude, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I think probably very good you're probably onto that. That's probably right, baby.
All right. So now we're gonna bring him down to very good. So now are we putting it at the beginning of very good?
If y'all want to, it's at least in a better spot. Like I don't know if it's the best out of them, but
right there is good.
All right. So I'll put it right there then, and then
yeah. Action 1's got to come up to at least great, bro. Like it might be right behind ASM 300. I'd put 300 at awesome too, but I'm not going to rearrange all shit. You did good. You guys are doing great.
So you think? All right. So Action goes there. That's it.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Now it looks really good. Yeah. Now it looks about perfect.
All right. So now this is what Superman 10, the one with the eagle. I know where I would put this. I know exactly where I would put this. But
the eagle.
I mean, yeah.
Go ahead. I'll let y'all go, and then I'll go.
I think that's the best Superman cover. I think that is. I'm not saying it should go in best, but I think it should definitely go in awesome. But I think that is the best Superman cover.
I think it should go in great, but it is a really nice. All those.
Yeah, I'd go great. I think the texts were better in the Golden Age. I personally like my Superman 23 the most, but you know, the one that Bleecker brought up, the Tickle, it tickles. That's pretty good. The one with
the 23s where he's swimming, right? And
yeah,
that's a
the fucking battleship one's good. There's a few that are really good.
Is really good. Like those old ones are so good for Superman.
All right, so I'm gonna toss that one. I'm gonna toss that one after Cap. Avengers 4 and before Killing Jokes. That's where that would go.
Okay,
that's not bad.
Let's see. So now we have. I think this is the first race between Superman and Flash, which I think is a good cover. I don't think it's a great cover. I would put it in very good. That's just me.
Yeah, I just got it. I'd say solid.
Solid. Okay. What about you, Blake? Where do you think that goes?
I'm with Biggie. I'm a solid or very good on this one. It's an iconic cover. It's I looked at it many times and got, man, I'd love that. I'd love that book just because of the cover. So
I actually like the last part of it more, where they're finishing. I think that's a better cover, but that's just me.
Yeah. The Michael Turner, it was like a Batman Superman with Supergirl on the cover. I would say that's okay. It's not great. It's
a beautiful cover though, but I wouldn't call it.
It is.
It's just a chick on a cover.
Yeah. That's where I see it too. It's just like it's not really. I mean, it's nice. It's like, like you said, it's eye candy, but it's not. It's not anything to it like that makes it.
It's not
stand out. But there's better female covers that you can find.
I'm gonna have a hard low opinion of this cover, man. I do not.
Yeah.
I do not love this cover.
I mean, out of all the Iron Man covers, dude, like I personally like 43 the most, the third appearance, but this is not
where he's
bad.
still in the gold armor and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Spence, I would say for me, it's got to be in great. That's just me.
Yeah, great ain't bad.
Great ain't
I like
bad.
great.
I'd put it in very good, but great's all right for what it is, I guess.
Put it right
It's still like a fucking book. When you see it, you're like, holy shit, like it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think the art isn't as good as some of the art that we were seeing on some of these books. That's all. Like that Superman one where he's breaking the chains. That's fucking awesome.
You like that one a lot? Yeah, it's pretty good.
Well, versus the Iron Man book, absolutely way better. The colors, the action on it is tremendous.
That's pretty good. That's why I don't know why you don't like some of the Neil Adams Green Lanterns, because those are maybe a little better than Superman. But that's
you know what it is, brother? I just hate Green Lantern.
I could tell.
I fucking hate. I just can't stand him. I don't know why.
So we got was it this is Tales of Suspense.
Yeah.
Where I think what's it called? Cosmic Cube.
Cosmic Cube, right. That's like a random run filler to me. Like I don't think that's a classic cover.
Exactly. Huh? I was like, I don't know why that made a list, but yeah, they put it on there, and I would say. Again, okay. I mean, it's
okay
cool
to end. Honestly, okay to end.
Yeah,
Kirby was doing that like every other week. Like that's not like one of his best.
No, like, and it's not no slap against any of the artists. It's just why is it on the list when there's?
I don't know if it's an bro. It's better than that fucking Bang Breaking the Bat.
In the world. And
it's better than that Daredevil. It should be in the okay at least, dog. Like
okay.
Right.
It's better than a lot of them okays, yeah.
This Turtles cover, I've never seen this before. It's it looks cool. Like I mean,
we need Who Dat.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Who Dat? You gotta help us. We got Turtles, Doug.
I'm gonna go for that. It doesn't give me that awesome Raphael vibe.
I can't tell what the fuck I'm looking at. Like I've never seen this cover, so I gotta go that too.
It's basically like all four of them.
It's not like anything special. It just looks like a.
Wow.
Yeah. Thor 337.
The first.
I never fucked with this. It'd be an for me.
Yeah, it's not.
Oh, no
I don't.
way.
It's a.
I
think it's at least a solid.
Me too. I would say solid to very good. I'd put it right where like Secret Wars is. It's a really good cover.
It's a solid cover.
Yeah.
No better than
one.
What is that one?
Transformers. What is this? Just Optimus Prime on the cover.
Oh yeah, that one's notorious for being shitty. I'm a Transformers guy, so I don't like that.
It's also a painted cover. It's really nice. It's pretty. Like that's a nice cover, man. You at least gotta go.
Okay.
You gotta go.
I would put it okay. I really would.
I mean, there's better Transformers books in the volume, so it's just kind of hard.
Transformers number 5.
I honestly would have put that in very good. Boston, the Transformers one, I would have put in very good.
I would put this one in either solid or very good. The 5, the painted Shockwave color. I think that's a good one.
Yeah, the Shockwave.
Yeah, I agree.
Too. Shockwave.
I like the first Bludgeon. I like even the Dinobots is probably better than the Prime.
Yeah. X-Men number 1.
X-Men 1, that's a pretty good one. Under Awesome for me.
I would throw it in Awesome. I would say Awesome borderline best. I mean, it's a good cover. It's been homaged a couple different times, but I think that it's very solid cover.
I would put
I
it.
put it right behind
I'd
the-
personally put it in great, but awesome's fine. Awesome works.
Yeah. And then let's see. We have 101, the Phoenix cover.
Oh,
It's one of the best covers, man.
I'm gonna let Bleeker judge this one.
Fucking stupid fucking Phoenix. It is one of the best covers. It's one of the best covers. So you gotta put it in. Oh, what are the fucking categories again?
I mean, under awesome to me, dude. It's not that
that's
great.
awesome,
It's okay.
great.
I'd put it in under great, not quite awesome.
I'd put it. I'd tell you where I'd put it. Right behind the Steranko. I think the Steranko is better than that one.
So let's see, the Hulk one.
Yeah, I'd put
No,
it in the great
no, the
category.
X-Men 50. X-Men 50
Okay.
at the end.
All right. Let's see if I can do this right. No, that's not working.
Oh, you put it in awesome. Okay. All right.
I put it right behind X-Men 50. I think that the 50 is a better chick cover with the Polaris. That's just me, though.
It's a
I
really
mean, when you look at them side to side, dude, that fucking X-Men 50 is better, bro.
Why don't you want to do what I tell you?
There you go.
I'm trying. It's like it's one of those things that pain in the ass. All right, there we go. I think I'm learning this stupid thing by now. Let's see. We got X-Men 104, which is basically an homage of number 1. It's a good cover. I would put it in solid. That's about as far as I would go with that one.
Not mad, dog.
X-Men. What is this? This is 120.
Yeah, that's the one where she's.
Brick logo.
I didn't like the face on that one. I don't like her face on that cover.
Yeah, I thought it was again okay. I don't think it's. I put it probably right.
Like it's a decent cover. It's just not. I don't know.
Yeah. Let's see. X-Men. This is 137. The one where basically it's like the Crisis one, where he's holding a dead Jean.
I am gonna go.
It's a little better than that. I think.
I'm actually gonna put the next one in too. I don't understand why this is such a hugely popular cover.
I
So-
tell you, the fucking Crisis ones, Cardi did it better with Aquaman, so I don't like Crisis or that one.
It's decent, but it's not like it's okay. Let's put it that way. This next one,
The 141.
yeah,
You put that.
it's okay.
It's pretty nostalgic. Yeah, I'd say okay. It's probably better than them Frank Millers and Solid. I think those Frank Millers need to come down too. Like the big gun and I don't know. It's
Yeah,
just me.
we're gonna move some around after for sure, Biggie. For sure, we are.
I would definitely put this in great. Like there's no question about that. Like, yeah, like
It's pretty nostalgic, dude. I'm not mad at great. I mean, it did. It was a big deal.
I don't know about that.
The two was it 212? I think it is.
Yeah, I got a nice slab of that. That's the first Wolverine Sabretooth meetup, I think.
Yeah.
It's okay. I mean,
It's a good cover. It's really well drawn, but it's not. I don't know. It's no Captain America with the blood flag. It's no. What do you
I
got?
think that's a good spot for it. Right behind the flag. The fucking death of Jason Todd, that shit needs to go down to
That's a great cover though, Big. I didn't even put it there. That is a good cover.
So the X-Men where Wolverine turning into a brood.
That's a great cover, but it's not like I don't know. It's okay. Maybe solid.
Yeah. I throw it in the back of okay.
I might have to make my own top 100 covers because this is pretty bad.
You should.
Well, I got this all off list too. I was just like,
it's not your fault. I know.
I was like, I can't. Some of it, I don't understand how some stuff made it, but
I don't. How did the Watchmen make it? Like, don't get me wrong. That's my
I
favorite.
think it's just because of the iconic story type.
That's
thing.
my favorite comic book, but it's not like it's the best cover of all time by any stretch.
The crucifixion cover with Wolverine.
Great cover. Put it in solid or very good, maybe.
All right, throw it in solid.
Not
It is
bad,
pretty
yeah.
solid. It's a solid cover. That one, again, I love it, but I'm gonna have to go okay.
Yeah.
Toss it there.
And I love it. I'm a huge fan, and I'm like,
Pretty classic. I like this next one too. That's Web, right?
One, yeah, it's just a Web one. I would say.
I'd say solid.
Yeah, I would say solid, very good, somewhere in there. Toss it right.
That's not bad.
Then this is what's it called? The Mike Zeck Web of Spider-Man. It's like when he's getting buried, coming out
Oh,
of the
the
grave.
Craven. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good cover.
I know people love that one, but for me, it's just like I don't really fucking care for it.
I'm with okay on that as well, or maybe solid. I'm with that.
Yeah. Thought it's solid. Let's see what happens. Wolverine. This is what, number 7, the one with the
Yeah, number 8.
Number
Yeah, I
8.
got a 9.6 of that fucker. That's pretty fucking good, dude. I'd say very
cover.
good.
That's a really iconic cover.
So toss it there, I guess. Wolverine. I think this is what.
That's also a
17.
really good cover. That's a
Yeah,
great.
bad.
Was that is that Jim Lee that did that one? Who did that?
No, it's
I
Byrne.
think so.
Burn.
Is it
That's
Bernie?
it. That makes sense.
That's pretty
Yeah.
fucking good. Solid.
Oh, solid. All right.
Yeah, it's better than those, I think. Just at the back, maybe. Yeah, it's okay.
Do as you say. There we go. Wonder Woman. This is a Brian Bolin cover. This Wonder Woman. I think it's a nice cover. I think it's definitely better than this one. It's better than the Michael Turner.
That's fine and all that, but how did that get in there and Wonder Woman 1 didn't get in there, or
Sensation 1.
Sensation
All-Star
1?
8.
Like, it's ridiculous. It's
Well,
ridiculous.
I don't think they're going for. I don't think they're going for. I don't think they were pretty much going for value wise. Of saying like they were just going by like oh, what's the best drawn cover? And I'm like, oh, I mean, I guess like in terms of everything, like that's what helped define her as like like look at how strong she looks on the cover and this and that. I don't know. There's definitely better Wonder Woman covers than that. So
By far, there's better
I-
Wonder Woman covers now, for Pete's sake. Like, some of the art now is absolutely stunning.
Oh.
But hey, what do I know?
So I don't know how 141 made it on there twice, but we'll leave that down there. X-Men number 2. I like it, but I mean, yeah,
I don't. Oh, X-Men 2. Okay.
I'm back.
Yeah,
What did I miss? What did I miss?
The 90s?
That's the Turtles book. That was
Yeah.
kind of interesting.
The Wolverine, X-Men with Gambit and Rogue kissing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Again,
that's what that is.
okay at best.
And then
And then X-Men 1 from
the
90s.
wraparound cover? Is that the wraparound
Yeah.
one?
Yeah, it's
That's
a
a
great
good
cover.
cover,
I like
man.
it, but
Very
It's a great Jim Lee
good.
cover, but it's, everybody's got 8,000 of them, but I still think it's at least solid.
I do too. I'd put it there.
Jim
So,
Lee's a great artist, man.
all right, so we can look at our list as
That's
yes.
not changing. All right. That's an awesome cover. That X-Men 241.
Oh no, well 141 we have that in the like that and the putting it on that twice. I don't know how I got that twice, but it's twice.
all right.
But so our bottom tier is this Punisher, Justice League, Green Lantern, George Perez, Justice League, Hulk, this Turtles book, X-Men 2, Sin City, Random X-Men, Shitty Batman, New X-Men, Random Hawkeye, the Cover in the Eyes, Avengers, the Arrow one, the Rhodey putting on the Iron Man suit, the wedding of Peter Parker, Iron Man, shitty Superman cover. These all deserve to be where they're at, I think. I don't think they're anything special.
The Green Lantern one might need to be moved, but other than that, it's pretty
I'm
good.
not mad at it. The Hulk 340 is pretty good, but yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Then,
All right. Hey, I gotta go to bed because I have to wake up in 5 hours. But this was fun.
Yeah.
Definitely. We definitely have to do another Fantastic Forum. This is good
Yeah.
to have episode 2. I know we're gonna do a graphic content open mic Christmas special Monday, so everybody wants to come join us Monday, chat it up, talk about cons for next year, maybe talk about books that are on your list for next year.
Yes.
So a whole bunch of stuff we could talk about, and so a lot of stuff going on last week. So I'll see you guys. I'm tired. I'll see you guys.
All right, man. Thank you for joining. Thank you for
No problem. No, it was fun. It was fun. I had a lot of fun. I like doing this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, who dat?
I'll see you Monday. Was it
No,
say
you
so?
see
So
me before Monday. What today is?
well,
Today
yeah,
is
obviously, but you know,
yeah. Today
it's just like
what day is Wednesday? Yeah, you see me
Yeah.
Friday.
yeah,
Probably before that. So hey, all right.
yeah,
All
yeah.
right. Good night. See you, Biggie. See you, Blake.
Later, bro.
See you,
Cheers,
brother.
brother, man.
So to answer Bobby's question, no, Infinity Gauntlet strangely did not make the list. Milk and Cheese did not make the list. I don't know why. Like it was so just skewed towards a lot of these books. I mean, I think some for value because it doesn't make a lot of sense. Some of them,
But the
iconic
Cerberus didn't make the
value-add,
list.
some of
There's
them
so many. There's so
Yeah,
many
whoever
good
was
covers
like
that didn't
these
make the list. It's
so
crazy.
that's what it is.
Yeah, I mean, even like Surfer One, fucking
really that is there that needs to be there. I don't think anything is really undergraded. I would say Solid, same. I think Solid. You know, you may have a book or two that may be able to move here and there, but for the most part, I think that Solid is pretty.
Hold on. I mean, we kind of skipped over. Slow down. The fucking the first Bronze Age Green Lantern's pretty good, and the fucking first ever Green Lantern is. Those two books are a little underranked in my opinion, but we can continue. And then the solids with the Showcase 22 and the ASM 1 and the Iron Man 1. I feel like those are a little low too, but I just had to say that.
Yeah.
ASM one probably in a low spot actually. Now that I'm looking at it,
I think so too. And that was a little bit early on, so I would say if I had to move anything out of there, I would move that to maybe let's put that in very good. Let's put that right there. So I think everything else that's in there is pretty decent. Like
I think we fixed the list, but it's not our list, but we fixed their list.
Yeah. And I would say, I mean, obviously, you know, it's not to say that like, you know, there's books that are in these tiers that like, you know, nobody
I would definitely move a few books. Like there's probably 5 books that I would put in different tiers, but it's not that bad. It's actually it looks pretty good.
Yeah. And it's not to say that like, you know, I mean there's definitely high value books that are in like, you know, the okay tier that's like, you know, first ever Green Lantern is not a cheap book. You're not buying that out of it. So it's not to say like, oh well these are the dollar bins and these, you know,
because like I would almost put that Amazing Spider-Man 300 in best, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I'd say at least amazing.
At least like at least awesome, right? Yeah.
It's pretty fucking good, yeah.
Yeah, it is one of the best covers of all time.
I can see that.
Maybe in front of X-Men 1, I think is a good spot.
Yeah, that's a good spot. And I'm surprised Biggie would say that because Biggie loves X-Men 1. So
yeah, it's true though.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I don't see the.
I think the Batman 4 is a little overranked, but it's okay.
Yeah, me too, buddy.
I have to say, like, I don't think that there's anything. I don't think there's anything that's in the as far as best here. I don't think anything really else really cracks it. I think there's some stuff that, like, you know.
You don't think Fantastic Four #1 deserves best?
No.
AF-15.
No, because
okay.
I'm telling you, it's not. And it just in my thoughts, it's not like the best cover.
Batman,
it's a great cover. It really is. It's just like if I'm putting it up there because like I'm trying to not just throw value.
That Joker cover, the Joker cover right there.
The fish.
I love that cover.
It's one of the best fucking covers of all time.
No, this is a pretty good ranking though. You did pretty good.
It is good. They did great. I think we did really good, to be honest.
Now, just from a classical point of view, that Batman, I think it's 36 or something. The one that Neil Adams homaged. A lot of Batman collectors would say that's the #1.
Yeah, I think it might be 31. Yeah. Maybe. It might be 36. You could be right, actually.
People say that one's the one. I like Batman 11 the most, but that didn't make the list. But people do say that one is the best.
Yeah, and that's the other thing too. Like, you know, like you were saying, like you know, to make another list. I mean, it's almost like you would kind of have to, just because I know for me.
Is
like,
it what's the Batman one where they're flying a spaceship into the moon, Biggie? Because that's one of my favorite Batman.
Is that the Deadshot? I don't know. Sounds cool though.
Like that's a killer cover. Like
that's fucking good, yeah.
And again, I'm just basing things on.
First Solomon Grundy, dude, forget about it, bro. That first Solomon is fucking deep. Skilling 19, Black Cat 50.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like it's like there's not like the list that they had was very varied, but it was like there's a lot of stuff that like just isn't like there's no pre-code horror on there, which I
Yeah.
find to be like insane.
There's no
you know,
Golden Age Superman. There's besides
well,
a
no,
couple.
there's Golden Age Superman. Like there are some Golden Age book, but it's like there's no Golden Age Cap. There's
No.
no you know,
What about
like there's
what about
no pre-code horror.
yeah, what about all those Namor books where he's fighting Hitler and stuff and like taking out Nazi fucking submarines? Those are great covers, man.
It's
Well, yeah,
true.
that and then I think like too, like because Bobby brought up a good one too. Is like there's no you know, like the Infinity Gauntlet didn't make it. There's really not many, if any, indie books on there at all. Like
Yeah.
is Turtles,
What about
Turtles one
my
on, how is-
Cocaine Comics #3? One of the best covers you'll ever see ever in real life.
That's a good one, yeah. Even Turtles 1 over that Turtles book they showed, like, they're high on craft, dude. They don't know what they're doing.
One,
Raphael #1. I don't understand why that.
Albedo #2. You know, First Usagi Yojimbo. You know, I'm just trying to think of like other just like indie books that are just like, you know, how are you not? How is it no
Cerberus.
Archie book? Like,
What about
there's definitely
Cerberus?
Archie covers that should make the list.
I can't
So,
believe Cerberus didn't make the list. I can't believe there's so many books that are what's his name? Names are so bad for me. But he does
Oh,
Batman.
dude.
He does Capullo. What about his first book, Gore Streak? Those covers were fucking unbelievable.
I got two big ones, dude. Fucking House of Secrets '98,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then GSX.
Yeah. Why
Well,
isn't
exactly,
GSX
yeah.
number
I mean,
one on
like,
here?
you know, I didn't see, and it's just like there's a lot that there's like, I mean, there's a ton that didn't make it on there. And then like, I mean, I will say this much: I am glad though too that like one book that is not on there is you know, the X-Men '94, because that like I personally. I love the book, but I hate that cover.
Not
Like,
the best cover.
it's just
It's okay.
an ugly cover.
Is that the
ugly
one where
cover.
he
Makes
looks
sense
like
not to
he's-
make it.
Is that the one where he
the
looks
one
like
with
he's
the
spitting
fairy and
out?
his face is like, like they're all in front of him and he's got the big ugly face. It's like,
Yeah. He looks like he's vomiting fucking X-Men.
yeah. It's just not a good one. But like, I mean, there's a ton of really good covers, and it's just like, and like you said, like there's no Adam Hughes, there's no Dave Stevens, there's no like
Dave Stevens, Bruce Timm,
Yeah, like it doesn't make it like these are some of the
Frazetta,
biggest
Vampirella
players.
1.
You have no Frank
Exactly. Yeah, but,
Frazetta.
like, how does-
There's no Frank
yeah.
Frazetta on this list. Like
it really is a strange list. Like when I looked at it, I was just like, okay. And I get it. Like, you know, and maybe somebody who just primarily read Marvel and DC, you know, for the most part. But it's like it's just a strange collection of books. Not to say that you know, not books people haven't heard of before, but it's just like, you know, there's some other covers that should be on there, because there's definitely things that people, you know, that grab people's attention and make them like, you don't have anything with like, you know, like you have Silver Surfer books, okay, but you don't have 48 or 49 on there. You don't have,
I know, dude.
you know, you don't have
FF12 is pretty good. Yeah,
Oh, right.
5.
the McFarlane Batman cover. That is fucking
yeah,
amazing.
you don't have that. You don't have you know, I'm trying to think of some other ones that are just like awesome, like covers that everybody like loves all the time. Like, yeah, like there's none of the like there's none of the like you know, fight poster ones. You know, you don't have any, like there's no no Star Wars covers.
None of the hip hop variants are on there, which people love that shit.
Yeah, I mean, and I could like I didn't look at the date, so that it could have been before those came out, because that could be like, I would say in terms of modern books, it makes sense on those ones. But that
I wonder where they got their list from, because they obviously didn't look at every cover that ever existed and went, well, these are the ones we pick.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I didn't really. I mean, and there was.
They got their
you know,
list from like top 500 books of all time or something like that, and they went and chose covers that they thought were good. That's
What's
what
the Turtles? What's the Turtles where it's like the white and green and then they got the collar? Is that 4?
That's
number
number 4. Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
you
that's
have
pretty
the,
good.
Yeah, and then
You
you
get
have
the
the
Nintendo
one that
variant.
ended up being the cover for the video game, which is the second printer for that. That one's like an amazing cover. I love that. Like I would have put that on there.
There's actually there's an error variant of that second print as well, or that Nintendo print. There's like a weird error variant of that cover.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's very, very expensive. If you find the error of that awesome cover, it's really expensive.
Yeah, I just know that, you know, I mean, and lists are always subjective. Like that's the thing. It's like, oh, okay, and that's why, like, like I thought about making just my own personal, but I'm like, that how fun is that? Because like, where does this all rank? It's just like, oh, I mean, it's just like, I'd rather see somebody else's and just kind of try to slot things
because
in.
if you put together your own personal list, it's just your list. Then nobody else really like. I'm not gonna be able to say, well, Biggie, I don't. This is your list. You're wrong. Like, it's like I'm not gonna do that. But when it's like a list put together of a bunch of people, you can sort of go, no, these guys are fucking off a little bit. We can fix this.
Yeah.
I can't tell Chris's opinions like it's his opinion. Fuck. All right.
I mean, I think that's really like the hot pot to us is that trying to find out like, well, this is what I think is the best. Okay. I mean,
And
it's not.
art is so
I don't.
too. Art is such a subjective thing. Like my kind of art, Biggie likes older style art. I like newer style art. I'm not. I think I don't know where you sort of sit in the spectrum of Boston, but
I think Boston like bronze a lot than copper.
Yeah, so, I love the bronze and copper myself. But
let me. I will put a link into this actual site that I did this on because the original tier, the tier maker I think it's called, is like just littered with ads. So there's a lot of ads on it, and it just like it slows things down. But this guy made a free open source one where basically, I mean, you can look at you basically just download the images to your computer, and then you can just grab them up from there, and then just throw them in. So, and it's open source, so it's not a big deal. But it's called Open Tier Boy. So, that's the link for it right there. So if you're ever just looking to make your own like little thing on your own, just for fun, and you can do it anything like the best quarterbacks of all time, the best whatever of all time, like
that Blue Beetle bleak with the mirror and the bra.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Where he's stuck in the bottle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you can make your own list and everything like that, and it'll be kind of one of those deals where I would say do that instead of doing the tier maker one, just because of all the different pops. I used to say like the ads and things that come up on the sides and everything, because it'll slow everything down. But overall, I mean, like I think it's kind of a fun thing to do and just check out different.
Oh, that was really fun. Actually, I enjoyed it. It was it was a good exercise.
Yeah. I think it's a good one.
Seriously, Chris, if you don't mind emailing me that, dude, I'll remind you later that clip. I'd like to have it for my channel.
Yeah. You just gotta, I can send you the link for that, and then it's just,
I mean, well, I gotta get out of here. It's getting kind of late, but I appreciate the invite, man. I'll holler at y'all later.
Peace, baby.
Yeah.
Later, guys.
Take it easy. Yeah, I just wanted to come on, have some fun, just because I have the time, and I'm just kind of chilling. So, and I figured that would be, the exercise I was just talking that we could do. I do know that other people do have to get to work, who had to take off and everything like that. So
I'm also one of those people that have to go to work tomorrow.
yeah. Well, that's the thing I was gonna say. So it's probably as good a time as any to go ahead and shut it down and just kind of let everybody go and go on with their day.
Wrapping her up? Are we wrapping her up here?
Yeah, just because everybody had to get going. Been on for 2 hours, which I think is a good amount of time. So, let's see, what can we send people out with? Got some videos here, fun stuff that we can send people out with. So, we will. I don't know. I'm just gonna sit there and just toss something in. So, you know what? Why not do the little mail call thing again? So, like, I will play this anytime anybody gets a mail call on the show and wants to do an unboxing. So, with that, we're gonna take off. Hope everybody had a great night, and we'll leave you off with this.
Peace, man.
Here's your special delivery.
Thanks.
That's for keeping me waiting.
And we're still live.
Yeah, no, I like that one. So, Blake, I just wanted to give you a chance. Like, do you have anything coming up that you want to promote or anything other than church?
As always, we got the church on Sunday, but I just put out a Slab or Not to Slab episode.
All right.
I am looking for people to send me 1-minute videos asking the professor if they should slab or not slab a book. I always like seeing people's choices of the books that they pick. So we've had some good people so far do it. Beckerman, Houdat, Biggie Shack. So Boston, you're up, buddy. Um,
I get time, so I can do one.
and what else we got? I've been doing a lot of music videos on my channel lately.
Yeah,
so
I saw that.
please check them out. Yeah, man, that's just sort of, man, I'm just having a good time. I just have fun on YouTube, brother. I work,
Yeah.
I have fun on YouTube. That's about it, man. I appreciate everybody that supports me.
Yeah, absolutely. I am not sure how available I will be for this weekend. I do know we have a couple family things going on. So I may not be around much for.
Oh yeah, it's
Friday,
Christmas.
Saturday.
Yeah, I'll be here. I'll be doing church on Sunday, but
I will be there. I'll be there for church on Sunday, and then I'm off all next week too. So I think we're gonna do. I mean, they're gonna do Christmas holiday edition of graphic content on Monday. So check that out, and then just I probably will do another one of these next week as well. Don't know which day specifically because it's kind of random.
yeah, I
I
have a 10-day stretch off starting Friday night, buddy. So I'm gonna be on.
Yeah.
We'll be doing some lives as well. So let's just take over the airwaves.
Why not? I mean, it's just, I'm off until the 2nd of January, so I was just
I
like,
think I'm off
might as
until
well,
the 1st. So let's do
Yeah.
this.
to get as much stuff in as I can. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyway, all right. Well, we're gonna get going. So thank you guys all for watching. Have a great night, and see you next time.
Peace, mofos. Come on, Boston.